طلاب وطلبات الصف الرابع، أهلا بكم ودرس جديد من دروس اللغة الإنجليزية. Hello everybody, let's start our session for today. Let's start our session. Connect Primary 4, Unit 7, Lesson 3. We will start with a short story. عندنا النهاردة City Mouse and Country Mouse. قصة من City Mouse، الفار اللي عايش في المدينة، والفار اللي عايش في القرية. عندنا سؤال فوق هنلاقي بيقول Does the country mouse like the city؟ هنبتدي نشوف كده خلال اللي هنقراه. هل الكانتري ماوس حب المدينة؟ الفار اللي عايش في القرية هل هيحب المدينة ولا لا؟ We have here the city mouse visited the country mouse in his hole in the ground. The country mouse was pleased. He gave his friend grass and seeds. يبقى country mouse city mouse الفار اللي عايش في المدينة راح يزور الفار اللي عايش في القرية في الحفرة بتاعته in the ground اللي في الأرض. The country mouse was pleased كان فرحان جدا. He gave his friend grass and seeds ادى لصاحبه عشب وبذور. The city mouse said thank you, you know, the city is pretty and full of bright lights. Why don't you come and see? فالفار اللي في المدينة شكره جدا وقال له انت عارف ان المدينة احلى جميلة ومليانة اضواء كتير جدا مبهجة. ليه ما تجيش تزورني، تيجي وتشوف كده come and see. The country mouse was delighted كان فرحان جدا مبتهج and very excited عنده حماسة إنه يروح ويشوف. The city mouse stopped eating and said كده city mouse استنى كده وقال له there is no reason to wait. مفيش سبب يخليك تستنى. We can catch a train at 8. ممكن نروح نلحق قطر الساعة 8. The two friends ran to the train just as it started to rain. بمجرد كده هما جريوا بسرعة راحوا للقطر مجرد just as it started to rain. مجرد ما راحوا كده الدنيا بدأت تمطر. Next. In the city, the smoke from the cars covered the stars and the noise was incredibly loud. في المدينة كان في دخان العربيات غطى النجوم وغطى الدوشة الكتيرة أو الضوضاء. The noise was incredibly loud كان صوتها عالي جدا. The country mouse was scared كان خايف جدا. الفار اللي جاي من القرية كان خايف جدا. He wasn't prepared for so many new sounds and smells. ما كانش مجهز نفسه خالص للأصوات الجديدة دي والروائح دي. Suddenly a cat's voice said, 2 mice and some bread. كلهم قط فارين وشوية عيش. طيب عايز ياكلهم. Run, said the city mouse. They ran around the corner. The country mouse said, thank you, my friend. The city mouse is excited, but it's time for me to go back to the country and back to where life is good for me. فقال بسرعة نجري بسرعة وجري راح بالظبط. الكانتري ماوس شكر صديقه وكان the city is exciting قال له المدينة مثيرة جدا but it's time ده وقت ان احنا to go back to the country and back to where life is good for me ونروح حيث الحياة أفضل ليا أكيد. Let's move to another part. So we can say first part, does the country mouse like the city? We can say it doesn't like the city. Okay, let's move to another part. We have here, we will answer the questions, then read and check. Let's move to first question for today. أول سؤال عندنا النهاردة. We have here, where did the country mouse live? Where did the country mouse live? يا ترى country mouse? Where did the country mouse live? Yes, the country mouse lived In a hole in the ground. Yes, in a hole in the ground. Number 2, what food did the country mouse give the city mouse? We can say, yes, grass and seeds. What about number 3? Why did the mice have to run away? Why did the mouse have to run away? ليه كان لازم يهرب? Yes, because a cat said, 2 mice and some bread. They were scared. What about number 4? How do you feel? How do you think the city mouse felt about the country life? We can say the city mouse felt about the country. It was quiet. Yes, but we can say, for example, we can say it's boring for him. يعني احنا ممكن نشوف حسب اللي هو فهمه أو اللي شافه في المدينة ممكن بالنسبة له هي شيء it's quiet ممكن نقول it's boring. What about number 5? What does the country mouse think about the city mouse life? We can say it's exciting but scary. It's exciting but it's scary. Let's move to another part. Here are the answers. Here are the answers. Let's move to here. We have here discuss with a partner. نتناقش كده مع أصحابنا. Did you like the story? حبيت القصة؟ لو حبيناها نقول ليه ولو ما حبيناهاش نقول برضو السبب بتاعنا. عندنا هنا what is the moral about the story؟ القيمة الأخلاقية اللي شفناها. يا ترى نجاوب على السؤال ده. يا ترى the city is better than the country. Letter B, the country is better than the city. Letter C, different people like different things. We can say the suitable answer. أنسب إجابة هنا letter C. Yes, different people like different things. Okay, let's move to another part. We have here, we'll think and write what are 3 stages of the story. عايزين هنبدأ نفكر كده نشوف بداية الستوري beginning in the middle of the story and the end. يعني الستوري بتاعتنا بدأت ازاي والأحداث اللي في النص ونهاية الستوري. Okay, let's move to another part. We have here pronunciation. هنبدأ نشوف الأصوات اللي عندنا. Find words in the story with the same sound. هنبص على الساوند اللي عندنا الصوت اللي عندنا ونبتدي نشوف نفس الصوت من الستوري. عندنا the first sound we have here gave. We have here wait. The same we can say we have ate and also train and we have rain. So gave, we have here gave, wait, ate, train, rain. What about the second sound? تاني صوت عندنا see. We can say country. We can say pleased. Also seeds. We have here eating and we have me. Okay. The third sound تالت صوت عندنا نفس my. We can say my. We can say bright, light, delighted. Also we can say why, excited. We have also mice and we have here life. What about the last sound? No. We have here whole and no, smoke, go, slow. Okay, you can see the answers. Here are the answers. What's next? We have here, we will listen, check, we listen. We have here think and write. Can you add more words to the table? ممكن نضيف كلمات أخرى للجدول. We can say ممكن نقول gave. We have here ate, plate, late, take, make, table. And if we speak about see, we have here be, tree, he, she. And if we speak about the third sound, ثالث صوت, we have here my, we can say kite, white, lie, try, I, high. And the last sound we have here no, we have here show, toe, potato, low, grow. If we speak about, let's move to another part. We have here, we will make sentences using two or more words with the long vowel sound. هنبدأ نعمل كده جمل من اللي قدامنا كده زي ما احنا شايفين الساوند ده. وعندنا wait, we have here there's a train at 8. What about number 2? We can say number 2, we can say number 2, yes, we can say we can see 3 trees. We can see 3 trees. Number 3, we can yes, my kite is high up in the sky. My kite is high up in the sky. Number 4, we have here, oh no, I hurt my toe. Oh no, I hurt my toe. Okay, let's move to the answers. Here are the answers. Okay, let's move to another part. We have here label, numerator and denominator. احنا عندنا في الرياضة عندنا الكسر اللي قدامنا في جزء بسط وجزء مقام. لو هنتكلم على الأسهم اللي قدامنا نمبر 1 ده البسط، فاحنا لما بنتكلم عنه في الرياضة بنتكلم عنه لما نحب نترجمه في الإنجليش يبقى البسط هنا numerator. So number 1 is numerator. And number 2, yes, denominator. Okay, let's move to another part. Here are the answers. Number 1, numerator. Number 2, denominator. We have let's look here. Look and match the fractions to the pictures. يعني هنشوف كده ونبدأ نوصل أو نقارن هنا الصور اللي قدامنا بالكسور بتاعتها. So number 1 we can say it's 1/2. Yes, half. 1/2. And if we look at number 2 يبقى هنعد الجزء الملون. بعد كده هنعد الأشكال كلها تتحط الجزء الملون هيبقى هو البسط أو numerator، والجزء الغير ملون أو القطعة كلها باقي الشكل كله على بعضه لو عدينا الأشكال اللي جواه هيبقى هو denominator اللي هو المقام. So number 2 will be 3/6. If we look at number 3, we can say, yes, 2/4. 2/4. If we look at number 4, we can say, let's count, yes, 4/8. 4/8. Okay, here are the answers. Let's move to another part. We have here read and answer. هنبتدي نشوف كده. 2/4 is bigger than, smaller than, the same as 4/8. جينا نبص كده وحسبناها سوا هنلاقي yes, the same as. What about number 2? 1/2 is bigger than, smaller than, the same as. Yes, the same as. Okay, so the same as. If we move to here, we have here the answers. What about number 2? Which fraction is a simpler version of 10/40? Yes, the answer is yes, it will be letter C, 1/4. Yes, 1/4. We have here a tip. We can make a fraction simpler by dividing a numerator and denominator by the same number. احنا ممكن نعمل الكسر، نبسط الكسر عن طريق قسمة البسط والمقام على نفس الرقم زي ما احنا شايفين كده. 10/40 it will be 10 divided by 10 it will be 1. 40 divided by 10 by 10 it will be 4. 10, so 10/40 equal 1/4. Okay, let's move to another part. We'll think, how old are the children when they start school? يا ترى لما بنبدأ المدرسة بيبقى عندنا كام سنة؟ Yes, 6 years old. Okay, let's move to lesson 4. I have here my first day of school. أول يوم ليا في المدرسة. I remember my first day of school. I was 6 years old. I lived in Aswan. I was nervous. I liked staying at home with my family. I wanted to play with my toys. I didn't want to go to school. أنا فاكر أول يوم ليا في المدرسة كان عندي 6 سنين، كنت عايش في أسوان. I was nervous. كنت متعصب جدا. I liked staying at home. كنت عايز أقعد في البيت with my family مع عيلتي. I wanted to play with my toys. عايز ألعب بالألعاب بتاعتي. I didn't want to go to school. مش عايز أروح المدرسة. I put on a blue t-shirt, gray pants and black shoes. لبست التيشيرت الأزرق بتاعي، البنطلون الرصاصي والحذاء الأسود. I carried my backpack. شلت شنطة الظهر بتاعتي. Mom and I walked to school. وأنا وماما مشينا للمدرسة. At the school gate, عند بوابة المدرسة, I wanted to cry. كنت عايز أعيط. I said goodbye and walked into the classroom. باي، قلت ماما أنا مع السلامة. The teacher asked me to sit next to a boy called Marwan. المدرس بتاعي طلب مني إن أقعد جنب ولد اسمه مروان. Okay. The teacher was kind. We studied math and played games. المدرس كان طيب. احنا درسنا رياضيات ولعبنا ألعاب. It was fun. The next day, تاني يوم, I wasn't nervous. ما كنتش عصبي خالص. I was excited. كان عندي حماسة جدا. I wanted to see my new friend. عايز أشوف صاحبي الجديد مروان. I wanted to learn. كنت عايز أتعلم. And I wanted to go to school. كنت عايز أروح المدرسة. So we have here some questions. How old was Yunus? يا ترى يونس كان عنده كام سنة؟ How old? We can say, how old was Yunus? If we move to the part, yes. How old was Yunus? Yunus was 6 years old. What about number 2? Where did Yunus live? يا ترى كان عايش فين يونس؟ Yes. In أسوان. Number 3. What did Yunus wear? يا ترى كان لابس ايه؟ احنا قلنا blue t-shirt, gray pants and black shoes. What about number 4? What did Yunus want to do before his first day? كان عايز يعمل ايه قبل أول يوم ليه؟ Yes, he wanted to stay at home. Number 5. What did Yunus think about the teacher? وافتكر قال ايه عن المدرس بتاعه؟ Yes, he was kind. The teacher was very kind. Who was Marwan? Yes, يونس. He was Yunus's friend. كان صاحب يونس. Okay, let's move to another part. We have here, before this, we have these questions. We have here, what did you wear؟ لو هنتكلم عن نفسنا بقى، لابس ايه؟ How do you feel your first day at school? And describe the teacher. نبدأ نوصف المدرس بتاعنا. Was he kind? Was she kind? Did you like your first day? حبيت أول يوم ليك في المدرسة؟ Did you want to go back to school the next day? كنت عايز تروح المدرسة تاني، ترجع تاني المدرسة. Okay, let's move to another part. We will use your notes to write about your first day. هنبدأ نكتب كده عن اليوم بتاعنا، أول يوم لينا في المدرسة. هنكتب باراجراف في الكراسة بتاعتنا من 18 ل 24 جملة. We have here, I remember my first day at school. Okay, let's move to lesson 5, the project. We have here, we will think about our town, neighborhood. Was it the same when your mom and dad were children? What was different? هنفكر كده في المدينة بتاعتنا والجيران، وهنبتدي نشوف كده يا ترى كان زي نفس التفاصيل بتاعت ماما وبابا في المدينة. what was different وإيه اللي كان مختلف يا ترى. Okay, let's move to another part. We have here, we will look and read what's different now in Salim's town. We're doing a history project. My town's in and now. نشوف كده المدينة قبل كده زمان ودلوقتي. We're doing a history project in the school about our town. We looked at old photos. We spoke to our older neighbors to find out as much as possible. يبقى احنا كده بنعمل زي حاجة مشروع عن تاريخي كده عن مدينتنا. هنبص كده في الصور القديمة ونتكلم مع to our older neighbors، مع جيراننا القدام عشان نكتشف. أول حاجة عندنا Grandma says that her mom and dad drove cars like this. يعني جدة كانت تقول إن her mom dad كانوا بيسوقوا عربيات زي اللي قدامنا دي. All the cars were gas cars. They were very noisy. كل العربيات كانت بالبنزين وكانت بالشكل ده، أو كانت عاملة زي were very noisy، كانت عاملة صوت عالي جدا. Now we have a car that uses electricity and gas. دلوقتي عندنا عربيات ممكن نستخدم الكهرباء والغاز الطبيعي. ممكن it's much cleaner and quieter. أكثر نظافة دلوقتي وأهدى. نشوف بقى shopping أو التسوق. Our town had a shopping area. مدينتنا كان فيها منطقة للتسوق. It was very old. المنطقة دي كانت قديمة جدا. Dad worked in a show store. وداد كان شغال في محل للأحذية. On Saturdays. في أيام السبت. Today we have a دلوقتي بقى الوضع إيه؟ Today we have a big modern shopping. بقى عندنا modern shopping mall. بقى عندنا مول كبير للتسوق. I don't like shopping. I want to play football. أنا ما بحبش التسوق وعايز ألعب كورة. Let's move to another part. How did Salim do research? يا ترى عمل البحث ازاي؟ Why does Salim like modern cars? طبعا هو عمل البحث doing a history in his town by old photos. استخدم الصور القديمة. Why does Salim like modern cars? He likes modern cars because it's cleaner and quieter. Do some research and write about your neighborhood. احنا ممكن نعمل بحث كده ونتكلم عن الجيران بتوعنا. How were the buildings different in the past? يا ترى المباني كانت عاملة ازاي في الماضي، كانت مختلفة ازاي؟ What are buildings like today? والمباني عاملة ازاي دلوقتي؟ Let's move to another part. We have here self-assessment. هنبتدي نقول how long is the Nile? The Nile is you remember the answer? If we look or remember our answer, we can say that the Nile is, it's 6,670. How many branches does the Nile have? How many? We can say 2. What about, where are colossi minen of minen, it's in. Colossi of minen, can say it's in. Yes, great, أكثر. What about another part? We have here complete the sentences with correct form of the verb in brackets. هنبتدي نشوف كده الأفعال اللي عندنا دي نبتدي نحولها للماضي. We have here last year I. Last year I. Yes, we can say last year I visited my grandpa's village. It طبعا قلنا be دايما اللي هو verb to be. It was a quiet but beautiful place. There قلنا برضو verb to be. There were lots of trees but there not be يبقى هننفي verb to be. يبقى عندنا any trains يعني جمع يبقى there weren't any trains. Grandpa's parents moved to this village when he was 3. بيبقى verb to be. When he was 3 he played football near his home. Let's move to another part. We will think and write. We have 1 minute. How many verbs in the past can you think? هنبتدي نكتب بعض الأفعال اللي احنا فاكرينها. Let's move to another part. The last part for today. Write 2 things you enjoyed. اكتب حاجتين استمتعت بيهم. Write 2 things you learned. وحاجتين اتعلمناهم. Okay. Finally, I'd like to thank you all. في نهاية السيشن بتاعنا حابب أشكركم جميعا. See you next session إن شاء الله.